Thank you so much, Dimal Online Television viewers, and a very warm welcome to our YouTube channel this beautiful day. And today I'm very much excited to have two women on board. This is Women Power, and today we are talking about a very big institution in a Wilms Institution, a Vision Institute of Leadership Management, where I have the founder and also a person who they have partnered for working. And before I move on, let's have a commercial. So thank you so much, Agnes, for coming, and thank you so much for coming, Mercy. This one is an honor, and I want us to start this show and by introducing you, and of course by as the CEO or the founder or the manager, whatever I call it. Yeah. You have all that. The titles are all yours. So thank you so much. You. Please introduce Wilms Institution to our viewers. Tell us about Wilms, where it is located, and how we find you.
Thank you very much, Madam Diana.
Yes.
I'm Agnes Kamori. I'm the Training Director of Vision Institute of Leadership and Management Studies. We are located at Simaman, along Committee Road, and behind the Deliverance Church, GTC, where we have conducted our trainings for a number of years and done several graduations, about almost 10 of them.
Okay.
Since it started opening the doors of training from I think 2020,
wow.
13.
Okay.
Yeah, we are almost now 11 years in the field. We have really gone far wide. We have trained several leaders and they have graduated. We have even gone to out of the country, Rwanda. We have trained pastors and the leaders on the leadership training. We have even gone to Uganda, Jija, and we have really done so well. Isiolo, we are already training. We have also started training mediation and accredited by Mediation Accreditation Court. We are now training that and family and marriage, psychology counseling, leadership, among other courses.
Okay.
Yes. And right now we are anticipating to have a training of mediation from 26th November up to 29th November for 1 week, where we give them manuals and they want the certificate and they will be done, that is mentorship by the accredited mediators up to where they will be accredited to the High Court to do mediation. And that is where we are.
So is Wilms authorized by the government or the learning institutions?
Yeah, it is. It was accredited by TVETA from 2018, and right now, recently, we have been given authority to train by the mediation court. So it's fully accredited by the government.
Okay, that is good.
Yes.
And Madam Agnes, what led you to starting this kind of an organization? We have I've known schools like people starting institutions on training on maybe journalism, driving. I mean, for you starting an organization like leadership and counseling seems so unique.
Yes.
Yes. What led you there?
In fact, I had a burden of people whereby they are coming to us with like some going to train somewhere where the college was not registered. They are really thrown out. So from there I had a burden. One time I went to Eastern Province where I was invited as I was retraining, attachment to schools, and then some pastors found, they said, wow, this lady has a lot of passion on issues of counseling. And because I had transformed many schools which were going on strike due to drugs and the like. Yes. So when I did that, going from school to school, many pastors approached me and they asked me if we can do that is training for women. empowering women on where they have been abandoned by their husband, they have had the children out of wedlock, and we had a training in one of the schools in the county, and they organized like about 500 women.
Okay.
We onboarded in a school, in a private academy, where they called so many people in the province, and we stayed there for like 1 week. And they all said, wow, this is wonderful, with the DOs and many other people in the ground, senior officers, and they said, we recommend you to start a school.
Wow.
There, it is from there that we started now small things. We had no place of our own. We came back to Nairobi. We asked our pastor, who is now our bishop, our senior pastor, to give us a room where we could start a class. And we were given a class for 3 months. And we started when schools are on holiday, we could really continue. When they are on process, we could even hire an hotel.
Okay.
We could even go to our house. And that's how the first class started. Well, then we went to the ministry. They gave us go ahead as the process of registration was continuing.
Wow, that is
so
good.
that's how we started.
Okay.
And right now, we are using our own resident to run.
Wow.
And the school has now bought its own land.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
That is very good.
That's where we are.
Okay, that is very
Yes.
good. I love the progress.
Yes.
But what I know is big things start small.
Sure.
Yes.
Yes.
So on to you, Mercy Kiarie.
Yes.
Who are you in this institution?
In this institution, may I just say I'm Mercy Kiarie, retired administrator from Kenyatta University. I decided when I retired 2018, being a resident, I decided to take over counseling as my career.
Wow. So how did it start?
I started a certificate in psychology.
So you first went to class.
Yes, I went to class
Okay.
to be taught
By her?
by her.
Oh my God. Wow, that is good.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
When at least I did psychology, she just told me, because she knows I'm very good in talking, she just encouraged me. It's good to do the diploma in family and marriage, of which she took me through all the series,
Wow.
and it was of an added advantage to my life.
Yes. Wow, that is good. So what kind of groups do you deal with?
The groups that I deal with, I deal with the house technicians, who are the house helps.
Yes.
And the reason why I decided to take house helps is because I saw within the locality, the house helps, they work, they get a lot of money,
Yes.
but how to utilize they don't know. So that's why I decided to start with them, so that at least as they stay with us, it's better to tell them, to show them the way of saving,
Yes.
and also to connect them also to their home environments from their family level, to get to know, to help the family first.
Yes. So is it only the house technicians you deal with?
I deal also with young couples who are newly married,
Okay.
because they don't know how to start the family, because two of them are new, and once they are new within the area, they need to be told how to come up about with the life for their marriage to succeed.
Wow. How hard or how easy is it to deal with married new couples?
I've come to learn from the newly married ones. One thing at least I'm trying to learn out of them is they have never been open during courtship.
Yes.
They have not been open to mention how much you earn,
Oh.
how you spend your money. And that's why I came to see it's good immediately they are married to step in to tell them what can make their marriage succeed.
So maybe I'm asking for someone. Is it right to tell someone when maybe in courtship and you headed to marriage? Is it right to tell your partner, hey, I'm earning 15,000 shillings?
The best thing, when in courtship, before they go to pay the dowry, I normally tell them, don't go and say to the church that you know me everything. If at all I don't know your salary and you know me, you don't know how much I earn. How do you know this person?
Okay.
So I normally tell them, before you go to pay the dowry, it is good, at least you know even how much I earn, how I live,
Yes.
how I do my
Your things.
Yes.
And the expenses.
The expenses.
So how many cases of maybe broken families have you mended?
I have so far mended 5 families who are newly married, and at least I was happy because they opened up. And the secret I told them about marriage is Now that they have been united together as husband and wife, now to disconnect the issue of going to tell the family members about how the husband is or sharing
Yes.
about your life partner.
Yes.
That one was number one. Because that one you are break when you give them room. When it comes to the lady, will be sharing with the mom. When it comes to the guy, also will be sharing with
The mom.
So I blocked that one.
Wow, that is good. Wow. So, and to you, Madam Agnes,
Yes.
have you seen impact of your organization to the community? And if yes,
Yes, I've seen a lot of impact from the society because already when there's within the estate, if any child is expelled from school
okay.
and they are told to go and get a letter, they tell one another, there's a counselor there, go and talk to that counselor, your child will be counseled and they will get a letter to the school.
Wow.
Of course, having registered with the government is very easy because even now schools refer to us a lot because of the cases we have done before. Yes.
Wow, that is good.
Yes.
And how do the community? What is the perspective of the community towards your organization, towards counseling? Because the reason as to why I'm asking this is because I have had friends, of course, my age, a bit younger.
Yeah.
They say usiende kwa counselor, huyu atakutupa. Usikienda kwa Madam Agnes anakuongelesha juu ya miaka, you know, such things. Unasikia kila mtu ako na perspective yake.
Okay. So we go across the border. We go across the ages. When they come to us, I enter to your shoe, where we call it empathy. I work with you irrespective of my age. I separate my age and the client. So when the client comes, I handle the issue, not the age, not the person, but the issue the client has brought.
Yes.
And I work with the client and assure the client of confidentiality. When they come, be old or young, we work with them according to their age. I put aside my age and I put aside the person. I handle the behavior.
Yes, that's good.
Yes.
And on to you, Madam Mercy.
Yes.
How do you carry out maybe financial management advice to young married couples?
What I normally do, having been them being honest to one another, how much they earn, I normally tell them, it's not necessary that you have a joint account.
Yes.
All that is requires honesty.
Yes.
Because when you sit down to a view, you are able to write down the requirements of the home. Whereby, once you have done all the requirements, you bring your salary, just say how much you earn, then they lay down their requirements.
Yes.
Once they have sorted all, I normally encourage now, as young as they are, to enable them succeed in marriage, they need also to lay aside what is for their offering, for their tithe, aside. Then they are left with just what is minimal for them, just to be kept for in case of any emergencies.
Okay.
Yes.
Now, maybe now that you're talking about marriages.
Yes.
At my age, Madam Agnes,
Yes.
I have friends and
Yes.
they say, mimi siwezi olewa because najua mwanaume atakutesa juu ya pesa and all that. So ukiuliza kwa nini wanasema, it's because I have had married couples who are also my friends who are going through financial statuses zinafanya wakosane kila wakati. So is it true that maybe the financial status from maybe a man or a woman is one of the causes of conflicts at home and maybe divorces and all that?
Yeah, mainly today, as from my perspective of experience, it is a cause of divorce. Because when there's something we call family secret, when you have family secret, you cannot share with one another what you have earned, what you earn, and how you can put on the table, this is how we plan for our finances for the future, and this is how we need to save. Of course, it will bring a breakdown in the family.
Yes.
Because now I will not share what I have, or maybe the guy or the man is earning more than me, I earn less. So if we are not really transparent to one another, their conflict will come, because you are blocking or maybe I want to help my family where I come from.
Yes, true.
And so let him take responsibility as a man.
Yes.
Of course, the man will feel I'm pressed,
Yes.
or she's becoming like a co-defenders on me.
Yes.
So there the issues will arise in the family, and the family will break up. Or I abandon this one, it's becoming like a tick and a nyonya. So now you abandon that, and that's all. Now I'm breaking. Breakup is now and then, but we empower them to be aware of themselves, aware, understand why have you come to the marriage. You can work with the little you have.
Yes.
You open an account, maybe you can open a circle, she can open a circle, but at the end of it, when one takes a loan, let's service this loan first, so that if we are any less, you take a loan, I take a loan, that's a competition. So you help them now to come in an agreement. When you take a loan, we service. If we are buying a plot and we want to, we write a joint account in that plot, let's service that. Then again, I take a loan, we start developing. Allow, support me as I service this, maybe in a joint account of what we are doing. And that one now, family are aware of themselves.
Wow.
Yeah.
Back to you, Madam Mercy.
Yes.
I know there are out there so many married couples, and especially young.
Yes.
You hear maybe a couple got married last year and now they are filing for a divorce.
Yes.
Maybe because of financial status and many other conflicts. You know, when it comes to marriage, a lot of things go on.
Yes.
So what would be your advice on married people who are having conflicts?
To these newly married couples, all that they require, because there is honesty from the very beginning. All that they require when you sit down and that you have laid down, this is how much I earn and this is how mine. Because like that, the man could be earning more and the lady could be earning more.
Yes.
Because you have laid all your requirements down there, two of you. All that it is required of you is now. If at all I really trust you, that God our Father, you are my wife. The best thing is for you, when you sit down, don't say you earn more. You need to do more. You need to have communication. And that's why I am saying communication is very key in family. Because when it comes to the issue, if it's when there is a problem to the parents, you need to come down.
Yes.
Because I have trained them how to do the saving of what is left behind for them, and not withdraw until there is they have laid this issue on the table.
Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Madam Agnes and Mercy, for coming. And I really appreciate for your time. I know you're very busy people, but thank you so much. You've helped someone, and I know people are coming for counseling. I being one of them.
Asante
sana.
Yes.
Yes. Thank you so much. But before I move, or before I end this interview, my viewers, I would love to remind you that MJ Media Group is here for you. We do live streaming, we do online working and all that, editing, studio, and also mapicha. You see pictures, eh? Okay. What I mean is photography. Sawa. Okay. So if you're out there, you have an event, you love us to cover it for you, live stream for you, do the editing. We are just here. We're situated opposite Safari Park, mahali panaitwa Shell. Oh no, Total. Mahali panaitwa Total. Come and you'll get enough help. Before I leave, please subscribe, comment, and share my YouTube channel. And thank you so much. Take care of yourself. We love you so much. Thank you.